Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sarah van Grenen, aka Mr. VG, and this is one of my favorite sections of work. Mainly because I also studied financial mathematics as part of my actuarial science degree. But I love this because it is one of the most practical subjects or topics you'll ever do in core maths. Okay? So this is going to build up. Financial maths is going to build up to matric. Okay? In matric, we're going to do amazing things like calculating home loans, those beautiful things that you are actually going to use every day of your life when you are an adult. So let's have a look at financial maths. And the biggest change in grade 11 mathematics, financial maths, is that the compounding is going to happen more than once per year. That's kind of the big change that's going to happen. The second big change is going to be a big focus on timelines, because timelines again is going to build up towards matric work. So when we look at nominal and effective interest rate, it basically is the best way of looking at it by doing an example. So when we look at this and I tell you I invest 10,000 Rand at 12% per annum, I'm going to look at two types of compounding. The first one is compounding annually. In other words, literally taking the 10,000 Rand, 1 plus 12% for 1 year, and then it ends up to be 11,200 Rand after 1 year. Now let me just quickly backtrack before I go on. Where do I get this from? Remember the standard formula. A is equal to P1 plus I to the power of N. So this means that my 10,000 Rand grew till 11,200 Rand in 1 year's time. Okay? I hope you've got that. But what if I'm telling you I compound monthly? So now it means that my interest rate, which was 12% for the year, is now divided by 12, and I take it for 12 months. So what did I do in this case, ladies and gentlemen? Just so that you understand that I don't really want you to just go and run into mathematics. I want you to think about what you are doing. This 0,12 divided by 12, okay, that is basically telling you that I've got a 12% interest rate and divided by 12, which effectively means a 1% interest rate per month. So my money is going to grow at 1% per month. And the N is 12 because there's going to be 12 months. Okay? I hope that you understand what I'm doing, because this means 1% growth in a month, then it grows the next month by another percent, growing the next month with another percent, and in the end you end up with 11,268 Rand and 25 cents. When looking at comparing this, my interest for this year was, now taking the difference between your starting and your end, your interest was 1,268 Rand and 25 cents. Now, what does this mean? It means that effectively my interest rate was not 12% for the year. Because if it was 12% for the year, think about this. Effective interest rate is effective growth. So when we talk about effective interest rate, it's telling you by how much did the 10,000 Rand grow in 1 year's time. So effectively, it grew by 12.68% per year. Understand what is happening here, ladies and gentlemen. Although the interest rate said 12%, it doesn't actually grow by 12%. It grows by 12.68%. And we call this the effective interest rate. So there's the difference between nominal 12% per annum, compounded monthly, but effectively it grows at 12.68%. But I don't want to necessarily go through all of these motions every time to get an effective interest rate. That's why we have this formula to switch from nominal to effective. And this is the one formula that won't be given to you in the exam. And this is 1 plus the effective interest rate is 1 plus I over m to the power of m. Now, I can guarantee you this is going to be in your final exam this year. It's going to be in your June exam, and every time you write about interest, it is going to be there. For the simple reason that it's the one formula that won't be given to you. So, looking at this example, if I swap the 12% per annum compounded monthly to effective, my this I, is going to be 12% or 0.12, and the M is going to be 12 as well. So if I substitute into the formula, it is going to look like that, okay? And all I have to do is actually get my effective interest rate alone. So if I subtract 1 on both sides, I get the effective interest rate as 0.1268. But sir, that's exactly the 12.68% that I got on the previous slide. Wow. Interesting, ladies and gentlemen, that this formula, switching effective to nominal, and as a teacher, I would definitely ask this in the exam. Let's have a look at another example. What if I want to convert 8% per annum effective rate to a nominal rate compounded quarterly? I need my formula. And in my formula, that 8% is going to be my effective interest rate. So that's going to be on that left, and the M is going to be 4. So substituting it into my formula, this beautiful, beautiful formula, that 8% is going to go to the left. And now I have to go and solve that I. Okay, that's going to be my mission. So first of all, I'm going to take the 4th power root on both sides. So on the left, I'm going to sit with the 4th power root of 1,08. Then I'm going to subtract 1 because I'm trying to get I alone. And last but not least, I'm going to multiply by 4 on both sides because remember, I'm trying to get that I alone. Which means my effective interest rate is, or my nominal interest rate, humble apologies for that mispronunciation there, 0.0777, which is 7.77% compounded quarterly. Okay? The reason why we need this in grade 12 is because In grade 12, ladies and gents, we are going to make payments monthly or quarterly or daily. And if you don't have the compounded quarterly or daily, so the nominal interest rate, the formulas you use in grade 12 cannot be used. The second reason why we love to have this formula is because we want to know by how much will my money actually grow in 1 year's time. So there's the two reasons, okay? So this is a beautiful formula that I would love you to get, love you to understand, and score that 3 or 4 marks. Ladies and gents, have a beautiful, amazing rest of your day. I hope that it is going to be a beautiful, amazing, and wonderful rest of your year for you. Tune in to the next video where we are going to dive into things like timelines, calculating interest rates, and many more things. This is Mr. VG, signing out. Keep well. Bye-bye.